watching this. This is just a test stream for Twitch. I'm going to be testing out how well my connection is with a quick couple rounds of Puzzle Bobble 2. So, expect some things to be off. This is like my first stream in ages, for Twitch at least. I was last streaming Red Dead Redemption 2, got partway into story mode, unfortunately fell ill with a bad stomachache and never picked the game up again for stream. And yeah, I'm back, at least for this. Here we go. See how well I can do, because I've got a new controller. Ah. When you ever play for a while, you do get a bit crap at the game. I mean, you could score big, but you don't do as well. Also, I'm someone that tries to do like under 30-minute runs. That won't really... under 30-second runs. That won't really matter as much for this test stream. Yeah, 45 seconds. That's where you have to cap it off. I've actually been trying to stream on YouTube as of late. Mostly because it's just easier for YouTube. At least the service I use. I mean, I basically did have to re-put in my information and activate two-factor just to get on Twitch again for streaming. I'm not usually lost for words, but when it's like... when you're like trying to explain stuff, like why I haven't been using Twitch, yeah. Though I should mention my usual schedule is kind of going to be Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday, though I believe there's something going on Wednesday, which means current plans will have to be dropped for that day, or maybe it'll be just moved to YouTube for that one time, because I may download the VODs and repost them to YouTube as archives, if I can figure out how to do that again. That was the plan with the Red Dead streams. I was going to download them from the archives and put them on YouTube. Well, you know, I kind of lost interest. I didn't want to do that because I kind of dropped the game for stream purposes. I could revisit it because online has not been the greatest. There's not been much for Red Dead Online worth getting back into even after the summer update. But story is still packed full of stuff to do. I believe some stuff got added for the PC port, which then made it to the console versions. So I could try and update my run again. I was gonna do a second run, actually. I'm at a halfway point, so to speak, where if I go any further, it's where the story goes bottoms up even more. But those who've played the game probably have a good idea where that could be. Anyway, I think I may screw myself here. Yeah. Sometimes the AI in this game is just jammy. And my technique is to go back and make save points. I'll show you in a bit what I mean by that. Because I need to win a round first just to show what I'm getting at. This is how I got my trophies, by the way. I've yet to get this last one. Which is just get on the scoreboards. Sounds easy, doesn't it? I'm doing shit again. Oh, that's good. Right, this is what I mean by using save points. As you can see, it says create and interrupt save. What that means is, if I quit the game now with a save made, it goes back to where we are now. Yeah, it's weird that there's only like one save point in the whole collection. I think it's universal. Like, if I make one in the Japanese version, it'll kind of pick up there if I play the Japanese version again, but it doesn't seem to work for cross, like, going between versions. So we'll make a save point now, and we keep the pointer there. To explain why I'm keeping the pointer there, it's because depending when you have it after the round has ended, that changes the loadout or setup you get for the next round. If I can prove it in the next round, I'll be showing you. So, like, you can see I've got stars in the corners, squares in the middle. That's this round. And let's just not do very good. Like, it's not that great. It's not quick. It's not one that's going to get me the most amount of points fast. So we back out, select the game again, and we go back. Now we move the paddle, the pointer, the paddle. Move it here, for example. Now you can see the loadout has changed. It really does make a whole lot of difference for a jammy bastard run like I tend to do. It's just trying to find the right runs that get you the best times, because so even if you're doing great, the AI will soon boost itself to match you. So you could end up having like almost 2-minute matches, which good, but you don't get many points for that. By that point, the time bonus is far from helpful, because it stops giving it you after like 45 seconds. So, you know, hopefully this one is much better for the run. I always find going straight sometimes awkward and annoying. Angled shots are the worst. So yeah, that's how I do it for the puzzle bubble. I would love to like play Cleopatra Fortune or Poochie Carrot, but they've yet to be added to the PlayStation Store as of yet. Shame. They were my favourite free games from the Turtle Legacy Collection. The second one. The third one, me. This one, obviously. Even though I couldn't do it as well back then. Like, I've already screwed myself over by going in the corner there. And obviously it is going to get frustrating having to deal with a AI that just won't want to let you win. Remember, these are arcade games. They were meant to pinch your pennies. And you don't even get many points for like when you get a good combo or stuff. To be fair though, that is kind of how arcade games are built. Even like the best games like Mortal Kombat 2 were complete jammy bastards in their own right. So, yeah, if we have a successful run, that'd be nice. Oh, I forgot to save, but no. We can get lucky. I'm also trying to think of things to say just to not have dead air or silence. It's a bit of a challenge. That's why I tended to stream with when everyone was here, but I think Marco, as of late, has had problems with his capture device, the Elgato. It's not picking up everyone's audio as well. So that's why he's had to move the Discord, but I only have the shitty built-in microphone for my laptop to act as my audio input. And I'm trying to be careful with this laptop. Watch us, that now curses me. If it's online, you're doomed. Yeah, see, you can get lucky sometimes, but other times it's just the AI kicking the shit out of you for no reason. So what did I do to you, but other than put my money in? Ah, crap. Yeah, you get moments like that where it's just unfair to you. Then you get times like this where it's just plain easy. You can get your shots in faster. I mean, you can already see where I was trying to go with that. Where am I going with this? It's a sentence I ask myself often with conversations. This little so-and-so, she's a pest. It seems like every so often you'll get one that's just a plain difficulty spark. I'm also not fond of how sometimes you can angle it so it looks like it'll go up, but no, it'll just hit one that's already on the bottom too. I mean, this game is good for a casual playthrough if you're not worried about scores and know the tactic I mentioned earlier. Since you don't get told off for being like a cheater, it's just a valid tactic. When the game does something like that, and it's just the worst. I'm also not fond how it's press the options button here, but press X here. Pick one. I may have also just realised I've not taken my medication yet. See, sometimes she's a difficulty spike, other times you're just lucky to beat her in terms of, you know, beating her to the punch at beating her. There's no way you can really word that without sounding like you physically punch her. Anyway. Oh no, I'm already doing that. Oh crap. And then I go and waste it all and something like that. Not even worth using it on there. Oh well. I mean, you need some real foresight just to hit some of these. Like, how am I going to set it up so it hits here, goes there? But then you get fortunate. Just like real life. Oh crap. Well, you have to ideally make this interrupt save before the victory jingle goes by, and I'm getting awfully flat, aren't I? Right, you help me set that one up. Make this work somehow. There we go. Yeah, sometimes you're better off knowing when to just quit the game and go back in. Let's try this way. See, they help set you up things. Oh, if you could set me up a date, that'd be great. Yeah. This guy tends to be easier because of the pattern they use. course you're gonna make me wait, aren't you? See? Tends to be easy. I'm also not going to get in this score by the look of it. But that's alright. We weren't after like the next big score or anything. This was just supposed to be for a test stream. Also, I've only just remembered, because I know how from screenshots it happens, but forgive me about the title disclaimer. You can't get rid of them if it's like string video, I think, because they don't want you making too much money now. It's not like I'm gonna ignore the fact that Tato made this game. Oh well. I think the only other game I've had so far that does that is the Power Rangers one from a few years back. It's like, what are you worried about? I'm not going to just make easy money from it, and besides, people with capture cards can easily bypass it. I just have to use the inbuilt streaming service from PlayStation, because I don't have that kind of money. Usually there is supposed to be like some explosion crash sound effect there. Can we go back and I can overdub it? Kaboom! Ridiculous how easy it gets. But it's also ridiculous that I can just get rubbish at the game for seemingly no reason other than I'm getting arrogant or whatever. Then the game kind of poops itself because of lag. You can tell me I can't string this like 20-something-year-old game without jitter. But there we go. A mostly flawless run of Puzzle Bobble 2. Now, if you did your best, you'd have like some trophies. It's just hard to do words when there's not much to explain. For Puzzle Bobble, it's just play the game. And if you really want to get the big point trophies, you do the cheat I just showed you at the beginning of making interrupt save datas after you went around. So that's fun. I pressed the wrong button. Anyway, that should be this stream. Thanks for those who may have popped in here wondering what's going on. It's nothing special, but I may try and get back into Twitch streaming. YouTube streaming is convenient, but Twitch is where the audience is going to be mostly. I may try and see if I can do both. You know, it depends on mood and that. Do I really want to boot up Twitch? Do I want to boot up YouTube? Anyway, bye. Thank you. Have a good day, evening, whatever it is your end.